These are the people that are the strength behind the Prevention in Action movement.
The purpose of this space in the program is to really say halala to all of you. It's to acknowledge the efforts that you've done, the hard work that you've done in a very formal way.
We've worked very well with the program, Prevention in Action, where our church was actively involved in the program, where we could see men in the church saying no abuse to women.
Prevention in Action isn't only changing the lives of women in these communities, it's changing families' lives and the greater community that will hopefully spread beyond Khayelitsha and further into the Western Cape and beyond.
We say violence shouldn't be tolerated, justified, or even exist in our communities.
Balila malume wami nomalumekazi wami ebethanda uxhatshazwa gqithi ngumalume xa kesele kakhona. Into bebexabana khona bebexabana ngento yokuba umalume ebingumntu ebesela, so ngoku ebesela ebesiza endlini enxibile afika abethe umalumekazi. Mna umalumekazi besithi abalekele endlini, mna ibe ndim uzothatha inxaxheba nabazali bam sinqande umalume. Xa kephumela apha efemelini besisimbethe, but sezadibana nomamzi wahlala nam phantsi. Umamzi waxelela ukuba ayikho rayithi unqande i-violence ngenye violence, funeke sithathe umalume sihlale naye phantsi.
My action story is basically we were coming home from a training, 3 social workers and I, and at a robot there was this man that was obviously under the influence of alcohol, and he was hitting his partner, whether it was his wife or girlfriend, we don't know. and on the roadside, and everyone in the car was like, what's happening? And then we were so tempted to open the window and shout at this man, but then we thought about the ramifications, so we said, okay, let's just hoot and try and just create some attention. And then when we pressed the hooter, and then he looked at us, and he just ignored us. But then when we did it continuously again, and the cars behind us did the same thing, he just walked away. And she herself, she just hastily ran across the road, and I think that was her escape. So yeah, I think maybe for that one moment in her life, she actually got some relief from the abuse. But in the car, we were all giggling because we did something that was so out of the ordinary. But that's exactly what prevention in action is. It's taking action and doing what's out of the normal, and creating a stance to say, look, violence is no longer tolerated, and we are taking action.
Some time back, because I love Googling, I was like on this YouTube thing, and I saw this ring the doorbell thing, and I mentioned it to a friend, about this doorbell thing, and it so happened that a friend of mine was being abused, and I decided, let me try and use this ring the doorbell thing, while this abuse was happening. So I go next door and I knock on the door while she was getting abused, and like I said to a girl, please can I have my magazine? And I need something to check on it. And by doing that, actually stopped the guy from continuing hitting her. And it gave her a chance to escape to my house, and where she could relax and, get over what is happening next door. And she started relating the story to me, like what's been happening and stuff like that. And I think more people should use that, like if somebody's getting abused, a kid, a mother, and stuff like that. Just go next door, knock on the door, ask for something, even if it's just a cup of sugar, to get that guy, to give that woman a chance to escape, or a chance for things to calm down. Yeah, I think people should be using that. Ring the doorbell, knock on the door, do something to get their attention.